Sometimes you'll have rough patches in life, but if you continue along the road knowing that this is what you want, then you're going to have success. It's going to be something that eventually you're going to see the rainbow. The rain doesn't last, or the snow doesn't last forever. Welcome to another episode of our podcast series. Welcome 2025. We're here and we're pretty excited because we're getting $200. So what can we do with $200, Pierre?
$200. I mean, it kind of reminds me, and you were in my class many eons ago with that stock challenge that we once did.
Left me gray.
Yeah, gave you the gray. What if you use that $200 and invest it instead of spending it? I know that we spend so much during the Christmas holidays, and we might need the $200 to pay off some of our credit card bills. But what if we invested? What would you do?
I would probably invest it. Buy some stocks or something, right? I'm not going to go buy Bitcoins because, that's not, I don't know anything about Bitcoins, so I don't invest in Bitcoins. If I don't know it, I don't invest in it.
I agree.
Okay. Or if I could buy a REIT.
Real estate,
right?
Real estate investment trust,
right? Because interest rates are coming down, right? Interest rates are moving in that direction. So maybe the real estate market picks up again. It slowed down slightly last year, 2024, looking back. But now maybe it's going to pick up. So maybe I invest something like that.
Well, you know what? I remember when you did the stock challenge, and I looked at your stocks.
I got second. I was looking back at that, and when I was participating in the stock challenge, I ended up second to last position. I was, whatever the class number was, I was the second to last position. And I can say the stocks that I bought then. That was back in July 2023. I bought Tesla because I thought it was going to do well. It didn't do well. It dropped since the day I bought it. It started dropping. He knew. The market knew. I bought Royal Caribbean, and I think I bought it was a gold stock. I think it was. So, based on that position, I had lost like almost of the 50,000 that I was given fake money. I didn't have real money. I lost almost like 13% or 14% in my portfolio. So I was somewhere down in the middle, down at the bottom.
And I remember because I would make fun of him during class, and I truly enjoyed that because my portfolio.
You enjoyed my pain.
I love to enjoy in your pain, and my portfolio was going higher compared to yours. But there's something to be said about patience. So what about now?
Now, I recently checked because I saw the file. It's on my desktop. And I said, you know what? Let me put in the prices that I have now. And I would have made almost double my money. And remember, we were comparing it to the index. I beat the index by almost 15%. I was doing better than the market. So what is coming out of that is if you have patience, you persevere. Sometimes you'll have rough patches in life, but if you continue along the road knowing that this is what you want, then you're going to have success. It's going to be something that eventually you're going to see the rainbow. The rain doesn't last, or the snow doesn't last forever.
You're absolutely right. And they talk about, I'll use a sport analogy. It's a marathon. It's not a sprint. So when you're investing, and we talk about planning, if we did the planning, we did the research, and we've identified the stocks or the mutual funds or the segregated funds that are suited for you, it's not a short-term fix. It's really more for the long term. And we're seeing now for the long term, you could now take me golfing to Antigua.
Only if it was real money.
Only if it was real money.
So this is where the audience can participate as well. They can choose. Let's say we give the audience $20,000 or $50,000 of fake money, and they invest in stocks. Just look maybe 6 months down the line. You come back and you look at it, and you say, "Oh, this is what could be." So that's why we're talking about it, because we're getting $200. We it's not something that we would often get. Take that money and invest it into something. But buy whatever shares you want to buy, whatever. And we didn't have to do analysis. We just said, okay, you buy something that you like, right? And maybe later, or you want to sit with TFT, they're going to tell you what's best for you, depending on your risk profile and all of that, and getting into investments.
Yeah.
But speak with TFT, and they could take your $200 and make it more. All right, give you a return that. It's not going to be, and the thing is, it's not going to be a return where you're going to get 10% the next month.
Exactly.
Over time, it's going to grow.
Exactly. So really, we're coming off a semester where a lot of my students, when we did this stock challenge, they beat the index. Here's a little known fact: 70% to 80% of portfolio managers, so those are the individuals that manage the mutual funds, the pension funds, the hedge funds. The majority of them do not beat the index. And most of my students last semester beat the index.
That's right.
And I was so proud of them as a result of that. So you could potentially also beat the index. All you got to do is take that little first step and invest as opposed to start spending.
And the lesson from this is patience, perseverance, and of course, know that it's not going to be a straightforward road of, it's going to be ups and downs, and you're going to encounter probably a deer on the road, so you got to stop, right? Allow the deer to pass, and then you go again.
Exactly.
You know, I remember when the market was crashing in 2024, we did a video and we said that everything was red. But now you look at those same stocks and the same market that was in red, it's improving. Over time, long run.
The S&P in the U.S. is up about 27% year to date, and the TSX is also up double digits. So again, if you have the patience and the wherewithal, it's a good time to
so if that's something, you know, that's something that people want to do in 2025, invest, then you know, you can, and invest with TFT, of course. Not invest in TFT, but invest with TFT. They're going to help you. They're going to assess what you need. And that's going to, and in the long run, they're going to show you. I know you show us as well. Like, hey, if you invest so much money, if you get a 6% return or an 8% return, and normally the index returns about 10%. But if you got 6 or 8, in 10 years or 15 years, depending on your goals, you're going to have so much more rewards in the long run.
Yeah, the only thing I would say, I mean, it's not even a TFT thing. Just start investing with whatever bank, financial institution, or credit union. It's best to start now in terms of doing your, you know, we always have these resolution. Hey, I'm gonna lose X number of weights. I'm gonna join the gym. And the first month or so, we're there, and then after that, the gym membership goes by the wayside. Stick to your plan, invest with your institution, and if you don't have an advisor, we'll be more than happy to assist you.
And that's the thing with gym, or going to the gym or making these resolutions, you have to show up every day. When you invest in a stock or you invest in the stock market, you can put the money there and you can go away. What do you say?
Sell in May
and go away. And you come back September and you go again.
Exactly.
Right? So you can do that. You can leave that there. Or you can have your advisors and they'll monitor it for you. And you put in particular orders that you might have or conditions that you might want to have. And they'll manage it for you. Right? So maybe that helps.
Definitely. So every little bit helps.
Every little bit helps. So, you know, Pierre's portfolio has been multiplying over the years. You know, he's been investing since the stock market was open in 1800. You too can. So you have the patience, like Pierre, right? He likes to take it. Oh yeah, your strategy is you buy low and
sell high.
And sell high. And whatever strategy you want to work with, whatever you want to do with your $200, up to you. But one of the things that we'll be doing, Pierre and I, will be buying some stocks. We're going to be investing our money. So 10 years from now, we're going to tell our grandkids, you're going to tell your grandkids, I'm going to tell my kids about how much our portfolio is growing. And we talked about it. We have reference to this video here.
Definitely. Right. Looking forward to being 10 years with you. That is scary.
I might start to, you might start growing here. But that's all from us today. This is, of course, another episode here at our Tommy Check Financial channel. Like, subscribe, share. We're so happy to share content with you. Have a good one. Take care until the next one.
Enjoy.